R.K. Ranjan urges media to probe implementation of developmental schemes in Manipur. No respite from incessant rain in Manipur. Rivers running through Imphal city continue flowing at danger level. People at vulnerable areas are all hands on air. Chief Minister Nongthuma Biren says state government is prepared to tackle floods and other natural calamities. CM appeals to stop encroaching public drains. Chief Minister N. Biren warns strict action against personal use of lower-ranking police personnel by high-ranking officers of state government. No new cases of COVID-19 nor deaths or recovery in past 24 hours in Manipur. Active COVID caseload in Manipur remains at 3. And India reports 1,829 new COVID-19 cases, 2,549 recoveries and 33 deaths in 24 hours. Active COVID caseload drops to 15,647. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, Dr. R.K. Ranjan, urges media to investigate fairly on whether people in Manipur are fully benefiting from over 180 welfare and developmental schemes launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led central government since 2014. He also underlined on holding of media sensitization workshops on government welfare schemes. Addressing the Vartalap Media Workshop at Hotel Classic Grant in Chingmerong, Imphal today, the Union Minister said media is a powerful tool and that media persons should use their power appropriately at the right place and on the right time. He maintained that being a journalist is a matter of pride and media should play a positive role by enlightening the government whether the public is getting benefits from government schemes or not, and at the same time spread awareness to the public on various aspects. Dr. R.K. Ranjan also stressed on the need for good education to enhance the society. PIB Imphal Additional DG B. Narayanan also attended the workshop. Imphal Smart City Limited Officer on special duty, K. Japet Chivang spoke on Imphal Smart City, and Education as Director L. Nandakumar elaborated on National Education Policy 2020 and its impact in Manipur during the technical session of the workshop.
National Education Policy laga affordability, equity and quality CPU Hairiba, road connectivity, the Prime Minister Modi na Pami, but triple S, speed, scale, and skill, Ahumsi, Pangbung Ambra, Namdavra, Hyben scheme, it is already poured down in our state. Are we really delivering to the peoples or not? Hybesigi finding and exposure should be done by the media friends. Asita.
Major rivers flowing through the Imphal city are flowing above the danger mark. Government needs to step up its effort to build embankment on some badly eroded parts of the rivers. Threat of mudslide and erosion of the river banks looms due to incessant rain in the state for some days now. Locals at vulnerable areas are worried over the prevailing situation. Meanwhile, Water Resources Department and MLA have initiated measures including construction of temporary embankment using mud and bamboos on some stretch of the Imphal River between Singjamai Khetri Lekai Lane 3 and Mongkhang Road. An incident of water flushing up from inside a house located near the Imphal River bank in Singjamai Khetri Lekai Lane 3 has been reported. As for Kongba River, various departments rushed to fix a collapsed bank at Kongba Utekon Makha in front of UFO office. Locals appeal to provide adequate materials to tackle further collapse of the riverbanks.
Ming Han Haibu.
Koyam Ganba.
Mapamsi, Kumutu, Mapao, Dorino, Kamuk Yaman, Turkey, Hoju Fawu Department is Haitegi, Kari Ming Chang Pulate.
Hajipo with the Kogi Mapamsi, Kungu Sekon, a Kogi UFO Masasanglan, Sekon Bransky, Mitachanimuki area, Manung Swazini. Aduga Gomen Gimakegi, Wakulama, Aduga Kogi Satai, Polong Canon, Polong Taramagayore. Adazi Kona Pamzeri. Kogi Kumuturin, Mamang is 2018-19 Swazida Kogi Turian Ting, Bugitaba Pangtoki. Aduna Maramoraga, Kogi Han, Lerambama Pangal, Kogi Handaki, Galuna, Leramapan the Horumba Uama, Yatak Kiba. Aduna Maramoraga, Kogi sliding Kanusima, Laenakali. Adiamana, Kone Yamaruna, Kogi Kumbuturelgi attention, Kone Gomenda, Kone Pizahan, Nisi together. Kogi Kumbuturelga, Impalturelga, Kum, Irung da Une. Adu unariba kanusida dia koi dam sabanate aduna maramoraga Imphal Turelgi yamna awang ba magi imai wangkhala ko matamda Imphal Turelgi singje akoi kongbu turende backflow malai aduna backflow lakpaduna maramoraga akoi kongbu turengi mapanda leriba khudamoina akoi ki kongbu irongdagina haigalaga akoi kongba kaithel swaibogi area swagi manungsidane akoi de kongbu turengi singi imai wangkhala ko awabu mai unrisi aduna Imphal Turende piriba akoi attention do Adugum the Turiel Masa or Goki Kungu Turel da Kogi, a kind of a meeting Hilling, Gomen Gimakegi. Kogi Haji Namtaka ladies, Mashimtang Gomen Gimakegi, Makanopamse, Maruena Kogi Wa Waliba, the Gipalong, the Giluna Levak Maruena, Aduga Masibu, Kogi Namzen Bibangam Bokois, Bigumama, Bibiraka Diam and Wagan, we can say.
Yes, most of the rivers flowing through the valley areas of Manipur are flowing above the danger mark. As per information released by the Control Room of Water Resources Department, the level of water of Imphal River, Iril River, Nambul River, Lilong River and Nambol River have risen above flood and warning level. Nambul River and Nambol River are about to touch the high level of flow, and the water level of the Imphal River and the Lilong River are flowing above flood level, while Iril River has crossed the warning level and the Thobal River is yet to reach the warning level. As reported as of till 5 p.m. this evening, Imphal River is flowing at 787.625 mm as recorded in Minutong, while Lilong River at 782.400 mm, Iril River at 786.975 mm and Nambul River at 783.525 mm. Nambol River on the other hand is at 774.425 mm, while the Thobal River is flowing at 774.750 mm and the Manipur River is flowing at 768.900 mm. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambiren today inspected the rising level of the Imphal River due to incessant heavy rainfall at Sanjentong area. The Chief Minister on his official Facebook post said that the government is monitoring the flood situation in order to avoid any dangerous situation. He added that various relief materials are being prepared for distribution to flood affected people. Khetragaon MLA Sheikh Narul Hassan also inspected the condition of river banks in Khetragaon Assembly constituency in the wake of incessant rains and floods in several parts of the state. Vulnerable places and families were identified and immediate measures like filling of earth and pumping away of excess water were carried out under his initiative. He also appeals to locals residing on the river banks to stay alert. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambiren says that the state government is prepared to tackle natural calamities caused by incessant rain in the state. Speaking to media persons in the presence of State Chief Secretary Rajesh Kumar and DGP Manipur Police P. Dongel at Chief Minister bungalow today. The Chief Minister lamented over the flood situation in Zirbam and Senapati district. He assured that the government officials are monitoring the flood situation due to inclement weather round the clock. He also informed that the relevant deputy commissioners have started delivering essential items and necessary help to flood-affected victims. On the other hand, the Chief Minister also appealed to stop encroaching the public drains as it escalates a flood situation even further.
Government say bio mayam ki say family ke sukai de government asi mama papa say dana nai na dana ngang dana guardian say da kana to ni but to bu ai konthong da upu phatabra ai konthong ga lei ba khongban du sien de bra isi yumbu khuding na yeng na ba mathuk tai yumbu khuding na ai konthong du phunjal ga tawra ga di sorok te sing sel kane ana manipur gi yumbu khuding mak tai na april tawje ningi ai konthong ma pa do nong tar ko matam da khonglam ising chenmam je phunra bra isi yeng bio Madu dang phatok piragadi Manipur sorok te sing cheloi madugi asen ba asoi bal agadi government madugi akhoi question change ge.
Chief Minister N. Biren also warns strict action against personal use of lower-ranking police personnel by high-ranking officers of the state government. He said that a COP of the 7th Manipur Rifles, Gaulung Mon Sangsat, has been suspended for utilizing lower-ranking personnel for his household chores. Condemning such abuse, Chief Minister Biren said necessary actions will be taken against the officer after conducting an inquiry. He warned that even charge sheet may be filed against those who carry out such activities, as it can bring down the morale of police personnel. The Chief Minister said he will apprise the matter to the Home Ministry if required.
Labor when send no my pirate duty to with the Sibhai Singbo, Mayum the Sak Tongalamba, Mayum the labor when send by say, Masi, I strongly condemn to I Moy the people Sibhai Machine lay, Manuel lay, Adunatana, Mayum the Kogi Sibhai Singbo, Minai don't know Budo. It is my warning to all, if found again, Shishu I lame the Haroi, Shishu stringent punishment pin never quit over. Charge it same money. Even if required, I will write directly to the Home Minister.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today revealed that as part of war against drugs initiated by BJP-led state government, drugs worth 182 crore 29 lakh and 43,450 rupees have been seized so far. He also said that a drug kingpin and 5 other persons were arrested by Narcotics and Affairs of Borders now from Tangjeng village along National Highway number 1 in possession of 34 kilograms of WY methamphetamine tablets on February 20 this year. The arrested kingpin is from Assam. He is 43-year-old Rekibuddin Ahmad, son of Rafiquddin Ahmad. The Chief Minister said Rekibuddin is allegedly the financier of the drugs and his 5 accomplices are 27-year-old Ngauni Dip, son of LH Lemo from Thingba Kulen village of Senapati district, 27-year-old Lo Pauro, son of Dri Lo from Tafau village, 45-year-old MD Abdul Rahman, son of MD Talibur Rahman, 38-year-old TH Abigail, wife of MD Abdul Rahman, bought from Lilong Hauribi Turel Ahanbi, and the 5th accused is 43-year-old MD Azmir Hussain, son of MD Rahimuddin from Lilong Hauribi Samru Kong. Chief Minister N. Biren further mentioned that the arrest of 19-year-old Monkai, son of Than En Mang from More Ward number 3 in possession of 54 kg of heroin powder and 154 kg of methamphetamine on December 6 last year by Commando More along with 43 Assam rifles as one of the achievement of the mission. Speaking to media, the Chief Minister sought public support to make the war on drugs mission successful.
Manipur Praja Miam Yaugana, I coin a high river satir of Sugumba, Drugsigi, Mayoka, Quina, Hokobonga Moy, Adunangashidi, Manipur Praja, Miam, Hobirakana, Mapam Kudimakazati, community, Loina Suna, Drugsigi, Mayoka, Poppy Plantation, Mayoka, alternative Kaurani, Haidana, Lakana, Honorable Sigidamaka, Manipur Miambo, Handra, Hagali, Hena, Mohana Kana, ihog ji sanction minaraga totally poppy plantation drugs che khoi Manipur sidagi eradicate tabda soidna mai paagani haibi thajabadu ai thamjari Manipur miyam amuk hena ihog sida yawchen biraga support tobiu.
Union Minister of State for Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan stressed on the need for active participation by private schools for the success of National Education Policy 2022. He also underlined that education is more powerful than nuclear weapons. The Union Minister was speaking at the foundation laying ceremony for the construction of a new fully residential UNESCO school at Chanung in Imphal East District today. PWD Minister K. Govindas, Health Minister Dr. S. Ranjan, PHED Minister L. Susindro, Kunrakpa Memble, T.H. Lokeshwar and UNESCO School Chairman N. Irabanta were present on the occasion. Dr. R.K. Ranjan recalled that Manipur was once an educational hub. He called upon to find out why at present students from Manipur are opting to pursue education outside the state, unlike in the past when students from other states used to come to Manipur for education. Speaking on the occasion, he said it is apt that a new UNESCO school is being constructed, as NEP can be successful only when implemented on PPP modes.
National education policy varieties of language and indigenous knowledge examine torka amona di vibrant torka ta madudagi ka ro maya do maduna unified ma Indian system of knowledge da madudi contribution do merge to the naran and the Ministry of Education la so the indigenous knowledge system ki guideline ki madudi kai do publish torka na all over India da circulate to go hole.
Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan underlined on sincerity of government employees and awareness on the part of the public for the success of various government welfare schemes. He was speaking at the opening of Village Health Sanitation and Nutrition Day at Sanjenbam Kunau Community Hall in Imphal East District today. National Health Mission Manipur organized the event as a part of state's 100 Days Action Plan. Minister S. Ranjan stressed on the need for nutritious diet for pregnant and lactating women and newborns. Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo, State Additional Secretary Health V. Vumlunmang IAS, Social Welfare Director N.G. Uttam, Health Services Director Dr. R.K. Rajo, National Health Mission Manipur Mission Director Dr. Somorjit Ningombam and Lamlai MLA K.H. Ibomcha graced the event. Stalls of various departments were opened on the occasion.
Prasagi bu phani haragadi we will ado chatla hairaga prasagi dam ta phanana ba imalam da Manipur bi phanana ba koi honor duna mayam officials mayam honor duna lai amu hena honoraga akoi health sector duga social sectors da jo phanana bai da makta si khatana ta bai da tai loina mak chang numaina duga yamna phaba Manipur ma oina bai da makta koi mayam honor mi si.
A seminar on the life and works of M.K. Binodini Devi was held at Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy Auditorium to mark her 100th birth anniversary. Sahitya Academy New Delhi and the Cultural Forum Manipur jointly organized the event. Eminent speakers spoke on 10 different topics covering her life and works at the seminar. Speaking on the occasion, Cultural Forum Manipur President H. Bihari eulogized the late princess for her immense contribution in Manipuri literature and society. He added that late M.K. Binodini Devi was also an eminent member of Cultural Forum Manipur. H. Bihari said as the Cultural Forum Manipur completes 64th Foundation Day, it decided to hold the seminar in her memory. Manipur film personality Y. Roma and Jain Manipur Dance Academy Director P. Bilash graced the event. During the seminar's first session, K. Shantibala stressed on M.K. Binodini Devi as a short novelist. N.G. Ikashni spoke on M.K. Binodini as a short story writer. Makhon Mani Mongsaba on M.K. Binodini and Manipuri cinema, and N. Bidyasagar spoke on M.K. Binodini as a translator.
Mahak na tauram liba lol Manipuri lol khori rol amsung nat ki da tauram liba singtha ninga warba aikoi na singtha bada loibangam larodaba adunga mayam singa se khajik torasu ma na chei jam surupka asida Manipur da leiriba Manipuri sing si khajik torasu khangan gi haibagi damakta aikoi na seminar ji pangthok chami the forum bu mang na lingkhat pade yaw ki ba dunga lai member oiba duna aikoi magi manamda khara dorsu tawdaba yadaba amani haina khanjare raga aikoi na mahaki punsi amasung thabak haibasi nomoi goba seminar si pangthok pani.
Social activist R.K. Megan encourages youths to keep articles which could help in connecting the dots between past and future at museums. On the occasion of International Museum Day today, the social activist visited Manipur University Museum in Kanchipur, Imphal for the first time. Speaking on the sideline, R.K. Megan stressed on the significance of museums in preserving artifacts from ancient civilization.
Museum sigi thaudang habisi miyogi punsirolgi hogiba saruksin aduga tungda lakadaba adumba punsirolgi saruk aduga samnahanba adumba yamna powerful museum amani masina kunaida achoba homu purakpada yam chawna mateng pangi hogolaiba khogi mirolsing da pininga paujelde museum de mari lenena masagi yumda leijaba origasu atopa mafamde phang origasu khogi kunaisi punsirolga mari lena adum posaksing ado Pazana lead in the Tamnavagi, or the Mahom Sava, museum the Pissinberg habit as a Massigi culture, say, same landing. And the Rugade Quick, when I say, Matambo, the Masak Topa, when I am aware that so much in the Kali.
Ukal and Uttar Shanglen have indefinitely banned for Tangkul Saba for their misconduct during Tangkul Purabi Nurabi ceremony of Umanglai Harauba festival. Speaking to media at Uttar Shanglen today, Ukal convener Mutu Maniton condemned their conduct which tarnished the beautiful essence of Lai Harauba festival, which shows the bond between hills and valley people. The four persons who enacted the role of Tangkul Saba are Ngangom Brojan at Kondong Lairembi Harauba, Sorokhaibam Herojit at Pangal Taba Ima Panthoibi Lai Haraufam, Yumnam Bobi at Nongpok Ningtho Panthoibi Harauba, Nambol Naurem at Sorokhaibam Toy at Changanga Ibudho Kumbomba Harauba, and Soibam Toy, who created chaos after getting drunk at Ibudho Kubombagi Haraubung. The four Tangkul Saba have been banned from taking part in Lai Harauba ceremony indefinitely.
Toroido mayam toropasing sigi mathaktasu aikoi utrana amasung ukanna yamna mikupna hom sing yengsilaga lay social media ge channel sing haitare YouTube ki channel sing asina sigumba mayam si social media da langkhat pibagi mahutta masigi nungaitaba mayam yarakpa matamda masigi khudam changdam ga loinana hojik custom gi authority oina matam chuppada leiraiba adu hojik su leiriba Uttar Shanglen da amasung masigi thau pangjariba ukalda Masigumbasing asi pau pibiraga akoi matam chana makoibu warak watembagi khudong sabado pibiyu.
Unidentified miscreants planted a high-intensity IED at Khongampat Jingol near Nilakuti Bridge under Sengmai Police Station in Imphal East District last night at around 10:30. The bomb wrapped in black plastic was found in a bush. On getting information, team of top police officials and CID technical bomb squad arrived at the scene and assessed the situation. Bomb squad successfully recovered the IED from the location at around 12:30 a.m. and safely disposed it at a location in Khongampat Chingol at around 1 a.m. today. No one has claimed responsibility for planting the bomb so far. Manipur did not report any COVID-19 positive case nor death case or recovery in the past 24 hours. Today is the 10th time that Manipur did not report any positive case of COVID-19 in May. Results of all the 108 samples came out negative for COVID-19. Active COVID caseload remains at 3. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,37,230. Death toll remains at 2,120 and recovered cases are 1,50,000. 35,107. Recovery rate also remains at 98.45%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
SNS Gold Private Limited India most trusted gold buying company Imphal branch hangzuri company asina pijariba facility singdi sana kaiba gold carat matching ke matengna adom gi sana gi quality khangdoklaba matungda best price ta sana kaiba yagani gold loan amasung sana bandop hanba ngamdaba singi gold settlement tongzari cash in 5 minutes akupa marol gi damak makha gi address asida lengsin birau SNS Gold Private Limited New Chekol Imphal branch. Admission open. Triangle Tutorial Center TTC Moto Career Path start here. Sangai Pro Mamang Laikai near Little Flower School da Kosem na Lauba Class 11 amadi 12 Science ki Foundation course Jun Taraga Mangal Ishingani Kundani Thoi Dagi Hongzaragani Experience Lairabo Oza Kayana Physics, Chemistry, Biology amadi Maths Takpi Tambigani. Form available from 20th May 2022. Akupa Marol Gidamak 8837291003 Natraga 7421818857. Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 Natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 1,829 new COVID-19 cases, 2,549 recoveries and 33 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active case load drops to 15,647. Total recoveries are 4,25,87,259. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Death toll reaches 5,24,293. Over 191 crore 65 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 52 crore 42 lakh 57,000 people. Over 62 lakh 92,000 people have died and recoveries are above 49 crore 41 lakh 95,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 20 lakh 65,000 in the world. Lumphel Court has sent a man accused of shaming a woman into judicial custody. Accused is 37-year-old Azmal Shah, son of Abdul Qadir Shah from Khabaishoi, Karongthang, Imphal East District. He was earlier in the police custody on charge of allegedly abducting a married woman. Earlier in the day, a large number of irate women arrived at Lumphel Court complex and created a scene upon learning that Azmal Shah will be produced at the court. Lumphel police arrived at the court premises and took stock of the situation. Speaking to media, one S. Bina of Pangai Maira Paibi group demanded harsh punishment for the accused. She demanded the government to implement a policy to keep a check on such incidents in future.
Rap tawduna nimi kani phajana thamega rap tawduna ijat manghan biraba adu ka loina na police ta koina nga sai gi gate nga sai nga gina leiriba moi puthora pa nga gina leiriba police security singa ga manara ga lon hura la ga puthokala chakriba masi gi lai nga ka sila chum thak su taw wi libra koida akoida chum bula upi libra mai me sakase masai masadu yeng mangam da hai me sakase akoi ma hakwa hakwa tan de bibiu.
Kiamgai Youth Pioneer Club conducted one-day public discourse on a proposed Imphal Ring Road today at Kiamgai Haibong Makong Community Hall in Kairao Assembly Constituency. They discussed about a land, Pata land and playgrounds which are going to be affected by the construction of Imphal Ring Road. Several experts took part in the meeting. Attendees drew the attention of the state government over half of the land of Haibong Makong ground being affected by the proposed ring road. Three-day indigenous pottery making workshop kicked off from today as a part of the International Museum Day celebration organized by Manipur Legislative Assembly Museum and Archives at Manipur Legislative Assembly Hall in Chikmairong. Inaugurating the workshop, Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly T.H. Satyabrata emphasized on the need to organize such workshops regularly and said that present generation should understand the importance of pottery and its benefits. Secretary of Manipur Legislative Assembly K. Megajit, Joint Secretary of Manipur Legislative Assembly G. Tapan Kumar and Associate Professor of Manipur University's Manipuri Department C. H. Rajketan also attended the function. Assessment camp for making online disabled certificates under UDID project for persons with disabilities was held at Samuro Awang Lekai Community Hall in Imphal West District today. Social Welfare Department along with Chief Medical Officer Imphal West and Disabled Development Association Manipur organized the camp. Disabled Development Association Manipur Secretary MD Yunus Khan said the certificates will facilitate persons with disabilities in getting welfare benefits meant for them.
The Manipur actually library with disable, put him on a high link disability ID, UDID, quite a few Maramaduna, quickly lack of the scheme on the Tom Gad, Hariba, Saribet, Sinatana, Pahana, Parva, Saribet, the Channel, the Batimokam, Lakado, Lina, Hariba, Saribet, Patona, with the Mota, Isana, another Pasiamo, Pista, Amazon, Jagazagagi, Silapomata, Saruja, and Peter.
Awareness on Cluster Felicitation Project CFP under MGNREGS for Village Authority Chandil has been conducted at the Indoor Stadium of Chandil. Speaking on the occasion, State Project Officer NRM CFP Okram Basudev said that the cluster felicitation projects are being taken as a part of the aspirational district program in 117 districts and 250 blocks all over India. Chandil being the only aspirational district in the state out of 4 blocks in the district, 2 blocks namely Chakpikarong and Chandil block have been selected for CFP. Main object of the project is to minimize hindrances during the planning of labor budgets for a sustainable development. Project Officer MGNREGS L. Stephen Modar, State Project Officer Livelihood CFP Tab Khan, State Project Officer GIS CFP Vikisan Naurem, officials, experts, village authorities, chairman, village chiefs, secretaries of different villages of Chandil block attended the program held yesterday. Block and district level awareness will be held in the near future. BJP Manipur Pradesh condoles the demise of party founder member and former BJYM state president Hijam Chauba. BJP Manipur Pradesh press note informs that party workers held a condolence meet at the party office in Imphal and observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGAR East has conducted online lecture on cyber security at Tamenglong. Founder of CTO Digital Forensics and Intelligence Naveen Kumar delivered lecture on the topic, and he highlighted the importance of safe handling of computers, smartphones and various internet devices. He dwelt on cyber terrorism in relation with armed forces and ways to counter them. Naveen, a member of the Council of International Investigation and a registered international private investigator, also spoke on tactics employed by financial fraudsters to get into banking services, safe usage of social media, how to protect sensitive and confidential data from cyber criminals. He educated the troops on legal procedures available on becoming a victim of cybercrime. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant 44 Assam Rifles stressed on the role of cyber warriors in the armed forces. A live interaction session with troops was also held on the occasion yesterday. A commando team of Imphal East District Police has arrested a suspected active cadre of proscribed Pre-Pak Pro from Kongpal, Iranfam, Tongkong. Arrested person is 35-year-old Mangdingbam Shamu alias Toiba, son of late M. Kala from Kongpal, Kongkhamlekai, Imphal East District. A mobile phone along with a SIM card has been confiscated from him. Arrested person has been handed over to Porampat Police Station for further legal action. Proscribed NRFM press notes clarifies that it has no connection with the recent incident of bomb explosion at Kurai Telepati in Imphal East District on May 12 night. The outfit warns against defaming its reputation. India Meteorological Department, Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati predicts rainfall for another 5 days in Manipur. Rain is expected in many parts of the state and rain accompanied by gusty wind may occur in some parts today. India Meteorological Department also forecasts rain accompanied by strong winds in several parts of the state from tomorrow until May 22nd. But there is no red alert issued yet. The Supreme Court today ordered the release of AG Perarivalan, a life-term convict in the former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. The top court invoked a power under Article 142 as his mercy plea kept shuttling between governor and president. Article 142 provides a unique power to the Supreme Court to do complete justice between the parties, where at times law or statute may not provide a remedy. The court can extend itself to put a quietus to a dispute in a manner which would befit the facts of the case. In the last few hearings, the Supreme Court had questioned why can't AG Perarivalan be released after having served a sentence of more than 30 years. The apex court had said why should he be caught in the crossfire over a legal issue on whose authority is to grant remission. Supreme Court had orally remarked that prima facie the governor forwarding the decision on remission of Perarivalan's sentence made by Tamil Nadu cabinet to the president would affect the federal structure of the constitution. The top court on March 9 granted him bail, taking into account the fact that he has already spent more than 30 years in prison. Uttar Pradesh State Cabinet has decided not to provide grants to new madrasa in the state. UP Minister of State for Minority Welfare Danish Azad Ansari today told the national media that the decision was taken at the State Cabinet meeting chaired by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath a day earlier. The minister said that the madrasas currently receiving government grants will continue to get it, but no new beneficiary will be included in the list. There are a total of 16,461 madrasas in the state, out of which 560 are receiving government grants. Meanwhile, Mohsin Raza, chairman of the State Hajj Committee and a former state minister, welcomed the decision of the state government. He claimed that the previous governments had given recognition to madrasas and included them in the grant list, but they were not able to provide quality education. Now the sports news. 4-day certificate course on Level O umpire certificate organized by Manipur Cricket Association concluded today. BCCI NCA Level C and England and Wales Cricket Board Level 3 coach come BCCI empaneled first-class umpire Satrajit Lahiri conducted the course. 19 umpires from different local cricket clubs participated in the course, which was held for the first time in Manipur. The umpire course imparted knowledge on the roles of an umpire in Test cricket, a one-day match and T20 matches through theory and practical demonstrations. In connection to this, coach Satrajit Lahiri expressed hope that the umpire course will help participants in properly conducting a match.
This is the first time that MNC is organizing a level O for umpires from 15 to 18. We have just completed the course, and I find many umpires are very good over here. And regarding the future of umpiring, now umpiring is a very good career after you leave the sports, or even at a young age, maybe at the age of 25, 26, 27. People who are coming for umpiring, if they crack the exam of the board, the career becomes very nice. I wish all the best to all the budding umpires of MNCA, and all the best.
Preparations are all set for playing the quarter-final matches of the ongoing 12th Hockey India Sub-Junior Women's National Championship. Manipur Hockey is hosting the event under the aegis of Hockey India at Hockey Stadium of Kumalampak Sports Complex since May 11. 25 teams from across the country divided into 8 groups competed in group league matches. First quarter-final match will be played at 8 a.m. tomorrow between Hockey Haryana and Hockey Jharkhand. Second quarter-final match at 10 a.m. between Uttar Pradesh Hockey and Hockey Madhya Pradesh. Third quarter-final match will be played between Hockey Maharashtra and Hockey Chandigarh at 4 p.m. and the fourth quarter-final match will be played between Hockey Punjab and Hockey Mizoram at 8 p.m. to qualify for entry in the semi-final matches. Odisha clinched the second Hockey India Senior Women National Championship 2022 champions title by defeating Karnataka 2-0 in the final played at Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, while Jharkhand beat Haryana 3-2 in the third place match of the championship. IPL match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Lucknow Super Giants is underway at Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy, Navi Mumbai. Yesterday, Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Mumbai Indians by 3 runs at Wankhede Stadium. Batting first, Sunrisers Hyderabad scored 193 runs in 20 overs, losing 6 wickets. In reply, Mumbai Indians scored 190 runs in 20 overs, losing 7 wickets. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Minister for State, External Affairs and Education, Dr. R.K. Ranjan, urges media to probe into implementation of development schemes in Manipur. No respite from incessant rain in Manipur. Rivers running through Imphal city continue flowing at danger level. People at vulnerable areas are all hands on air. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren says state government is prepared to tackle floods and other natural calamities. CM appeals to stop encroaching public drains. Chief Minister N. Biren warns strict action against personal use of lower-ranking police personnel by high-ranking officers of state government. No new cases of COVID-19 nor deaths or recovery in past 24 hours in Manipur. Active COVID case load in Manipur remains at 3. And India reports 1,829 new COVID-19 cases, 2,549 recoveries and 33 deaths in 24 hours. Active COVID case load drops to 15,647. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Classic Group of Hotel urgent job vacancies. Classic Group of Hotel na matik 4